Okay, so just demonstrating this example file here for these starter pages. For the example, I went ahead and hooked up just a simple example, some LEDs, and well, I ran 3.3 volts and 5 volt rail off the microcontroller. Then have some LEDs hooked up and a ultrasonic range finders for a sensor. That'll kind of demonstrate everything, which obviously that's sort of a trivial example, but keep in mind hooking up LEDs and activating and deactivating LEDs isn't going to be that different from activating and deactivating relays, which can handle any voltage you have in your house. So turn on and off anything in your house, or distance sensor might not be what you want, but it's not that different to hook up a fancier sensor, stick in an RFID sensor to log when your kids do their chores or something. It's not that different to plug up different sensors, because really the microcontroller is just turning on and off things. So this seemed like a nice clean example to set with. So I guess to start with, the Boolean controls. So pin D2 should see the blue light come on here shortly. It could be up to a 10-second delay, which seems like a whole lot longer in the video. There it is. Then 5 and 6 have where the LEDs are gone, so we can turn all those on. And likewise turn them off, or set the pulse width modulation. Set blue a little dimmer. We should see that change within 10 seconds. Can't really see that. Maybe I'll turn down the red LED as well. And within a couple seconds, we should see that get dimmer. There we go. The red's more noticeable when it got dimmer. That worked a lot better when I tried that at nighttime, but it kind of, I guess, could turn it way down here. That one and that one. Now we should see them get quite a bit dimmer. Oh, I just turned them off. Well, we'll see them go off. So there's the on and off controls. And I also put in some text controls for the LEDs. So I wasn't thinking about the tablet when I set them up, and they're in all caps, which is a whole lot easier on a keyboard. But you can type in like blue _ on, send that command, and be just a second. We'll see that come on. And whenever that came on, if I hit update display, the text command went ahead and adjusted the button there as well. Also text commands for turning those off. BLUE. And the all caps works a whole lot better on a keyboard than the tablet, but it still works. You can turn that off with that. So there's the text commands. I guess the last thing to look at, if I hit update display, you see the sensor data is still in the default form. Here on the tablet, if that's coming through, yeah. So all the sensor data is still in the default set for the database. So if I come up here and enter the command distance, and I'll hold the little card here to show to mark a short distance, send that, and it could be up to a couple seconds. So I'm going to click a button. That way we can tell the next time the code runs through it. There it goes. And turn that back off. And down here, if I hit update display now, well, you can see that text command that was sent. I set it up to send one at a time, so the microcontroller went ahead and deleted that after it ran it. And down here, the sensor output for D7, that's where the echo from the ping sensor is hooked to. Let's switch to a 2. Might as well do one more on that. Whoops. DISTANCE. So send distance, and I'll move the card back here, just off the edge of the screen. It's only a few inches away. But again, it might need a few seconds. Might be a few seconds before we know that that is ran or not. I'll turn on one of the LEDs. Okay, so the commands have definitely gone through now. Might not have been a bad idea to send some sort of echo back, but now if we run update display, and see the distance sensor is now showing 5 inches. So just a quick example. Yes, I know LEDs and ping sensors probably aren't what you think of with home automation and IoT projects, but again, it wouldn't be any difference to triggering an LED. It's basically the same thing to trigger a relay that can handle the voltage to turn on and off, voltage levels to turn on and off anything in your house. Get a lot more power that way. I set this up here. Yeah, that. Well, I'll just set it on the tablet. So a relay or something like an RFID sensor. That was the idea. For an example, have your kids log when they're doing chores or TV time or something. Just for family monitoring stuff, I guess. It'll be one option. Whoops. Don't need to set that on the tablet, I guess. But that's kind of the idea, and you can see the tablet is not connected right now, so everything's going across the Wi-Fi. But that's the basic idea, showing this example of using the starter files in action.